what's happening. So check this out. Check this video out. If you guys haven't checked out Tucker Carlson Thursday night about this whole UFO thing, that all this information about UFOs being released, check this little clip out of Tucker talking about it. Astounding information that's going to be released. Pretty interesting. As you already know, I'm a big kind of UFO type of guy. I've always been curious since I was younger, but I'm telling you, this is interesting. Check it out and tell me what you think about it.
This is a Fox News alert. There are new findings tonight in the search for extraterrestrial life. The New York Times reporting that a secretive Pentagon unit tasked with investigating UFO sightings is quite likely releasing some of its findings soon. And those findings could be stunning, particularly for people who have doubted the existence. The Pentagon has been conducting classified hearings on UFOs for more than a decade. We know very little about what they've found, but apparently just recovered are off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. That's a direct quote. We're not exactly sure what they mean by that, but some of it's self-evident. So it's a big story, and we are scouring through the reporting on it right now. We'll bring you much more right here tomorrow night.
Like I said, if you guys are like me and you're into that whole UFO conspiracy stuff, I find it very interesting. I mean, what I will do is, if you haven't seen a link that I put in my other previous video, that they had released some documents from the NSA, I'll put the link in the description box. Check it out. Very interesting stuff going on in there that I read. I didn't go through all of it. There is so much of it, but I mean, it is absolutely fantastic reading these documents that the NSA released. I think they go back as far as maybe the 40s or 50s. So that's pretty interesting stuff. But this is really exciting. I mean, they're talking about off our planet, just out of the world type of vehicles. That's really interesting. I don't think when we think of vehicles, we think of stuff like that has wheels on it. I don't recall any type of aliens or anything where they're talking about they came to our planet with wheels. So I have a strong suspicion we're going to hear about UFOs. We're really going to hear about flying saucers, or, you know, stuff from Close Encounters. You know what I mean? So it's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be an eye-opener. I think Trump has actually been talking, ever since Trump's been in office, we've been getting a lot of information. Not all that crazy stuff that we're used to hearing, but also like things, you know, there was something that Trump had talked about, and it was regards to, during that whole thing with North Korea and the whole thing about fire and fury, he had made a comment where he had said something like, we have weapons of the likes that no man has ever seen, or something to that context. And I thought about what he was saying. I thought, okay, what could he have? And I think what he was referring to is what many of these UFO theorists have said about reverse engineering and stuff like that. Maybe it's something around that lines, or, you know, alien technology and stuff like that. Or, you know, they've been, you know, Chinese have been developing, you know, those sneaky bastards. They've been working on hypersonic type of weaponry. But when Trump was talking about North Korea, he was talking about some pretty threatening type of weaponry, you know, saying he could just destroy a country in the snap of a finger, I think it was, you know. I mean, just something along that line, you know. Very interesting stuff. I'm really excited to see it. Tell me what you think. Do you think, I mean, hey, everybody's thinking about Area 51, but, you know, all that stuff, they think that's just kind of like a decoy for where they got all their technology over in some other place. I think it's in or in New Mexico, excuse me. So that's interesting. Who knows? Tell me what you think. Put your comments in the box below. Love to hear what you got to say. Thank you for watching. And, hey, UFOs, right? Seems like they might be real. It's going to be interesting.